Hey guys. Okay, I'm not really looking forward to doing this video, but at the same time I think it's something I've got to do, just for the sake of authenticity and clarity. If you follow this channel at all, anyone, you might have noticed there's been some kind of weird activity going on, like with me deleting videos and things like that. Like, I deleted a lot of the videos where I was talking about my mental health and that kind of stuff. And there's a reason for it. And it's not that I've been fake about that or anything. You know, everything I've said I've been honest about, apart from maybe one or two things when I very first started this channel. I've previously said that I'm lesbian on here, and that's not strictly true. You know, in the last year, my life's had quite a lot of change in it, and I'm changing as a person and growing and realising things about myself that maybe I was too scared to admit before. I think it's best if I just come out and say it. Like, I'm not lesbian, I'm actually pansexual, and I'm also non-binary trans. So, there you have it. I've always struggled with my gender identity growing up. You know, don't get me wrong, yeah, you know, I played with Barbies and stuff like that, but I also loved all my brother's toys, the cars, all the monster type things, the boggling things that you used to put on your hand, anything like that. I loved all of that. Action Man, all of that, all of his stuff. I loved it, right? And as I got into my, probably when you're sort of 10, 11, you know, just before you start secondary school, early teens, as I got to my early teens, I wouldn't dress girly. You know, I would only wear sports clothes. And my stepdad at the time used to take the piss out of me, and he'd call me a boy's name, but in a derogatory way. And he'd take the piss out of me and call me Dave the Carpet Muncher and stuff like that, which sounds funny now maybe, but at the time it was hurtful to me because I was just a kid and I didn't really know what the feelings that I was feeling were. I didn't get it, you know. So it did feel like bullying at the time, you know. And then as I got a bit older, I started sort of expressing myself with more goth kind of clothes and makeup and stuff like that. And that was kind of freeing for me because it felt like I could be somebody else. And moving on from that, I found drag. And I found that I liked to dress in female drag because already the way that I am, I often feel like my genitals don't match up with how I feel. I get bottom dysphoria a lot. I thought about having top surgery as well. I sometimes wear a binder. My mum thinks that's a sports bra. This isn't a conversation that I can have with the people in this house that I live with, my family, because they wouldn't understand, for one. And for two, they're transphobic. So for me to try and open up and talk to them about this, it's not going to go well. So this part of me has to be hidden back here in one of these drawers. I'm closeted, and that's how it is. Of course, it's not ideal. It's not how I want to live my life. But while I live here, it's how I have to live my life. And there's nothing that I can really do about that until I can leave, you know. But I just thought it was important to come and clear that up today. For myself more than anything, so that I can move on and just be me. Although I can't be me fully in this house, I've got to be able to reach out to people like me who also might be trapped and suffering because of it. For me, I know this has definitely had an effect on my mental health. You know, I have BPD anyway, borderline personality disorder, but having to hide who you really are from your closest family hurts. Having to, you know, shut yourself or part of yourself away in a drawer, it hurts, you know. But that's where drag is something that keeps me alive. That's where, when I can put on a wig and dress up in femme drag or gender fuck drag, that's where I can feel free. And that's the whole reason why I started this channel. Because it's like my diary, it's like my sanctuary, it's my place for me when I don't have that around me in real life. That's what it is. And I just wanted to come and clear that up today. I don't know how this video is going to be received, but you know, what can I do? I need to put it out there, and I need to start living my authentic truth. So that can't happen unless I admit it. So there you go. I'm out there now, officially out of the closet as non-binary trans, and I hope maybe, you know, maybe if there's someone else who ever stumbles across this video, maybe they feel less alone. Yeah, maybe they feel like they're seen. So I'm going to leave it there and say goodbye now and go and do a makeup look. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye bye.